it shine. Oh, all over Jackson. I'm gonna let it shine. All over Jackson. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Chokwe, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, as I vote for Chokwe, I'm gonna let it shine. As I vote for Chokwe, I'm gonna let it shine.
Do you have your own
let it shine.
Wait a minute, let me.
Let it shine. Go down and cast out those 2 years ago, when I was a young man, I put my life on the line, trying to make it better for those like some of you that's out there, like wouldn't have to go through the things that I went through. Yes, it's hard, but it's the work that has to be done. Someone asked me today, said, well, what you got to do with it? I said, I got a lot to do with it, because I spent 55 days in the Mississippi State Penitentiary on death row in maximum security unit, where you had the solitary confinement on one end, the electric chair on the other end, just for us to have, as a people, to have the right to vote. That's what I've got to do with it. That's why I want somebody that's going to stand up for me, my children, and all people like Chokwe. He is the man. So we must make sure that we don't miss out on this opportunity to move Jackson forward. We've had a lot of rhetoric run down to us from different people in the past, but we know Chokwe ain't one about doing rhetoric. He is about putting his word out there. He is about backing it up with action. So I take the same position that Chokwe took. And I ask all of us to remember, when you go to the polls and vote on this coming Tuesday, you vote for Chokwe Lumumba, the young man with the African name.
It's not enough for us just to go to the polls. We got to get, there's 4 votes in my house. There are 4 votes in my house. And there's no question how we're going. But that's not going to be enough. We're going to have to encourage, insist, and in some cases demand that our folks get up and go vote.
That someone wants to equal it out, and that the 80% that have always been left out have a seat at the table. I call that coming together. That's what I call it. And we got to understand the games that are being played with us. Our opponent has gotten desperate and is making all kinds of unfounded charges against Chokwe. As a matter of fact, folks put out a flyer this morning saying Chokwe was a snitch. Now, let me hear you laugh, okay? Let me hear you laugh on that, because that's absolutely ridiculous, okay? But that just shows you the desperate tactics that they have to use at this point. I want you to understand, people, that this is not about a man who is divisive. This election is not about Chokwe being a radical. This election is about a very well-financed minority trying to maintain control of our city. Is Jackson our city?
Yes!
Is it our city?
Yes!
Do we want the best for everyone in Jackson and not just a few?
Yes!
If that's the case, gentler persons. And in this race, I don't know a more experienced person than Chokwe Lumumba. You have heard him speak. You know that he tells the truth. You have heard him talk about how he loves the people, and his actions show that. Now what Senator Norwood said earlier, though, is we can all love him, and we can all care about it, and we can know that he's the best candidate. But if we don't get out and vote, and if we don't bring everybody we know who is registered to vote out to vote, that won't make a difference. We have got to show up. Shade of color. I guess it's, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. To just be the shade of color. So, just a little bit of that. And I just want to say, who are we voting for on Tuesday? That's right. I see shades of colors, but you only see me in black and white. I have visions of sons and daughters, but you only see them in black and white. Yeah. I have visions for your sons and daughters, but you can only imagine what seems like. I want you to reach for the highest mountains, yeah, but you seem to only be able to imagine valley lows. And it's time for you to let your colors show. Shades of colors. Shades of colors. Shades of colors. Let them show.
And one of the old sheep who was beat up, ragged, they called him radical. He loved to get in fights. He loved to take his clothes off and put it on other people. He loved to get in there and wrestle with other people who couldn't fight for themselves. And they said, well, one of them is a little bit too hard, and we want the young one. But the young one was supported by the wolves. The young ram was supported by the wolves. Now why, with our history, would we feel comfortable supporting anyone that they feel that comfortable supporting? Why, with our history, would we feel comfortable supporting anyone who the wolves felt comfortable supporting? They are outspending us 10 to 1. We cannot win unless we bring 10. I just want to know. I like Mr. Lee, he's a good-looking guy. Got a nice southern twang. Got a nice atmosphere about it. But I want to know something, Mr. Lee. Who are you and who do you belong to? Who are you and who do you belong to?